Do you ever feel like your big dreams are there, but you lack the energy to turn them into reality? You tell yourself, I'll get to it tomorrow, yet tomorrow never arrives. You dream of achieving great things, but starting feels so tough. You think about writing that book, getting in shape, or picking up a new skill, but instead you find yourself scrolling through your phone or watching TV. Why does this happen? It's not because you're forever lazy, it's because the tasks seem too overwhelming. When something feels too difficult, your brain opts for something easier. But here's the good news. You can change this. Laziness isn't your identity, it's just a habit, and habits can be broken. And I know you often sense that your grand ambitions linger in your mind, yet the energy to bring them to life eludes you. You promise yourself, I'll tackle it tomorrow, but that tomorrow never arrives. You dream of achieving remarkable feats, writing a novel, getting stronger, or mastering a new skill, but starting feels daunting. Instead, you find yourself lost in your phone or glued to the TV. Why does this happen? It's not because you're inherently idle. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, would argue it's because the tasks loom too large in your mind, overwhelming your resolve. Your brain, wired to avoid discomfort and seek ease, nudges you towards simpler distractions. But the Stoics teach us that we can master our impulses. Laziness isn't your essence, it's a habit. And habits, as Epictetus reminds us, can be reshaped through deliberate practice. Reflect on how often you felt paralyzed because a goal seemed insurmountable. You want to save money, but slashing every expense feels like a mountain too steep to climb. You yearn to be healthier, but daily workouts sound exhausting. It's not a lack of desire, it's your mind's natural tendency to shy away from pain and gravitate toward comfort. The Stoics would say this is a chance to exercise reason over instinct. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can outsmart your brain by focusing on what's within your control, your actions, your perspective, and your effort." Here are 3 Stoic-inspired steps to conquer laziness, align with your purpose, and start doing what truly matters. Step 1. Embrace small actions. The Stoics valued progress through consistent, intentional effort. Big tasks feel intimidating because they appear as a single, colossal challenge. Break them down into manageable steps. If you dream of writing a book, don't fixate on crafting 300 pages. As Seneca might suggest, focus on what you can do now. Write 1 sentence today. Small actions are less daunting and build momentum. Think of climbing a mountain. You don't leap to the summit. You take 1 deliberate step, then another. Apply this to your goals. Small victories accumulate, creating a path to success. For example, if you want to learn guitar, don't aim to master a song in a day. Practice 1 chord. Over time, these efforts compound into significant results. The Stoics remind us to focus on the present task, not the distant outcome. As Epictetus said, don't let the force of an impression knock you off your feet. Just say to it, hold on a moment, let me see who you are and what you represent. Step 2. Build disciplined routines. Willpower is fleeting, but routines create lasting change. The Stoics championed discipline as a path to virtue. Don't rely on fleeting bursts of motivation. Set up systems that make action automatic. For instance, if you want to exercise, place your shoes by your bed the night before. When morning comes, starting becomes effortless. Routines act like scaffolding, supporting you until habits solidify. Seneca advised, we should every night call ourselves to an account. What infirmity have I mastered today? Ask yourself, what's 1 small routine you can establish now? Perhaps it's writing a daily to-do list or drinking water first thing in the morning. These habits create structure, fostering the discipline the Stoics prized. Over time, they become second nature, aligning your actions with your higher purpose. Step 3. Master the 2-minute rule. The hardest part of any endeavor is beginning. The Stoics understood that courage lies in acting despite discomfort. Commit to just 2 minutes of effort. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to declutter? Start with 1 drawer. This 2-minute rule tricks your brain into starting, and once you begin, continuing becomes easier. It's like pushing a boulder down a hill. The initial effort is tough, but momentum carries it forward. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do what you need to do, and do it now." After your 2 minutes, reward yourself modestly. Listen to a favorite song or take a brief walk. These small rewards reinforce the habit, making starting feel worthwhile. The Stoics would approve, as they believed in finding joy in the process, not just the outcome. Reframe challenges as opportunities. The Stoics saw obstacles as chances to grow. When you stumble, when you skip a day or feel lazy, don't despair. Failure isn't the enemy, inaction is. Epictetus taught, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. If you miss a goal, reflect on what's in your control and try again. Be kind to yourself, as the Stoics advocated self-compassion alongside discipline. Your dreams are like a spark, waiting to become a blaze. Every small action adds fuel. Keep tending it, and soon you'll have a roaring fire. Consider this. The people you admire, from artists to athletes, faced the same struggles. They weren't immune to doubt or procrastination. What set them apart was persistence. They took small steps, built routines, and kept going. You don't need to be flawless. You need to begin. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Let's simplify it. If you're ambitious but feel stuck, follow this Stoic-inspired plan. Make tasks small. Focus on 1 step within your control. Create routines. Build systems to support your discipline. Start with 2 minutes. Act now, even briefly, to spark momentum. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Pick 1 goal and take a small step today. Your dreams await you. Go claim them. Consistency, not perfection, is the Stoic path to greatness. Even tiny efforts done regularly lead to profound change. But change requires action. So, act now. Watch this video again if you need a reminder to stay the course. You're not defined by your laziness. You're defined by your courage to keep moving forward.